Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. So, there's a classic case of why I keep telling people don't allow the weekly registrations to shake you, because I believe it was last week or the week before, even some of the neo bulls that come on my channel was worried. And this is one of the main reasons why the Chinese government told Li Auto to stop publishing weekly registrations, because retail investors are not like your institutional investors. Retail investors panic whenever they hear any type of news. And I said, you have to give company months, years, and reevaluate the company, just like Warren Buffett, every 5 years. Well, what has happened? They were panicking last week, and guess what happened this week? Nio June deliveries marked a new high for the year, for this year, and we always see Nio doing that. Every year as the year rolls out, we keep ramping up more and more. Every year. This is why I've always said use history as your teacher as well. And we knew this was coming because of all of our in-house technology, the Neo World model. People are being amazed by it in China. Neo's June deliveries marked a new high for the year and the second highest on record. You heard that right. In the second quarter, Nio delivered 72,056 vehicles within guidance range of 72,000 to 75,000 vehicles. Boom! Within guidance range. So the CEO said by this year we will double deliveries compared to last year, pretty much. And he gave guidance of 72 to 75,000 in the second quarter, and we have met guidance. So do you believe he is going to do what he said by the end of this year? Should we panic? Very interesting. We also added 4 battery swap stations yesterday again. And I saw Alfonso put out a hit piece on Nio saying we're behind guidance on the amount of battery swap stations we'll put out this year. Well, how does he know that we're behind guidance when we didn't say how much we'll put out by this time of the year, but how much we'll put out by the end of the year? Very interesting on how people do their articles. But anyway, Neo, and by the way, we're now up to 3,388 battery swap stations. Yes, you heard that right. As we put out another 4 stations yesterday, we're now over 78,296,000 swap stations and counting. All this is happening while Tesla put out their updated Model 3 with 40-kilometer added range in China, not in America. In America, they keep it's really sad. Well, without competition, that's what we expect here. We have Stone Age technology. In China, it's a 40-kilometer added range, which still doesn't make it an advanced EV. It's still dog poop, cat poop, rat poop, and bat poop. But they added $1,400 to the price tag. Very interesting to see what happens going forward for them, especially with Xiaomi, with XPeng about to release their SUV this week, with the L90 being released very soon this month, and with Li Auto SUV, all-electric SUV being released this month as well. Nio maintained strong delivery volumes last month as its main model completed updates. Yes, with the Nio World model being released into them as well. The Chinese electric vehicle maker delivered 24,925 vehicles in June, marking a new high for this year and the second highest on record, according to the data released today. This is why I've always said don't panic with the weekly numbers, Neo Lions. The only thing we fear is fear itself. This represents a year-on-year increase of 17.52%. Boom! As we keep increasing year over year, we will see what happens to the competition. Li Auto numbers is falling, and in fact they were outsold by Aito, Xpeng, Li Motor, and Xiaomi for the first time. And that's not going to be the last. We are going to also outsell them, I should say. Excuse the English. we will also outsell them in the future. Because the race is not for the swift. I've always said that. It's for the one who can endure. If you're putting out a superior product with superior technology, with a superior delivery system, with a superior CEO, with superior customer service, and the infrastructure to support it, what do you think will happen? It's like if someone goes to the gym and they exercise, they will see fruition. It takes a little time, but you will see fruition. This represents a year-on-year increase of 17.52% and a month-on-month increase of 7.29% in guidance. The Nio main brand targeting the premium market delivered 14,593 vehicles in June, a year-on-year decrease though of 31.919%, but we expected that. But a month-on-month increase of 9.97% as we start ramping up with the New World model, with the new NT platform that has just been released. We expect that to ramp up again, like we always do. We knew it was coming in the beginning of the year, and people were waiting for the new platform vehicles, and now we see the ramp up again. The Onvo brand, because cars, these EVs are not like regular cars, they're computer on wheels, and those with the best technology will win the day in the long term. And we see it happening. The Onvo brand targeting the family car market delivered 6,400 vehicles in June, a month-on-month increase of 1.89% as we start ramping up the Onvo yet again. The small premium EV brand Firefly delivered 3,932 vehicles, up 6.85% from May, as the ramp-up will continue and the global expansion is coming. Nio's main brand launched the updated EC6 coupe SUV coupe on May 16th and the updated ET5 and ET5 touring wagon on May 25th. Onvo currently offers L60 SUV, which was launched in September. The Nio sub-brand is expected to begin pre-sales of its second model, the flagship L90 3-row SUV, next week. Let me say that again. The Nio sub-brand Onvo is expected to begin pre-sales of its second model, the flagship L90 3-row SUV, next week. It's very interesting to see what will happen with our delivery numbers going forward. This is why the CEO, Emperor William Lee, said, profitability this year will be sudden and it will be massive, and the shorts will get caught. The illiterate shorts will get caught, not the big whales on Wall Street. They understand what's happening. That's why JP Morgan is changing their rhetoric now. Firefly launched BaaS as a service purchasing plan for Firefly, as we all know, reducing the cost to $11,140 for a premium little boutique car. What do you think will happen with the sales figures? And as we expand into Germany and Europe, where this car was designed. In the second quarter, Nio delivered 72,056 vehicles within the guidance range. Deliveries for the quarter increased by 25.59% year-on-year and up by 71.18% quarter-on-quarter. The Nio main brand delivered 47,132 vehicles in the second quarter, a year-on-year decrease of 17.85%, but a 72.56% increase from the first quarter as we see the ramp-up coming. Onvo delivered 17,081 vehicles in the second quarter, a 15.5% increase from the first quarter. And Firefly delivered 7,843 vehicles in the second quarter, the Nio sub-brand. So going forward, it will be very interesting to see what happens with this. This is the first deliveries on April 29th, the first full month. Achieving annual target is challenging. In the first half of the year, Nio delivered 114,150 vehicles, a year-on-year increase of 30.57%. The company's management previously said it was confident in doubling its annual delivery. Do you guys think we will do that? With the global expansion? With the new NT platforms? With the L90? With the L80 coming? I think so. To achieve this target, Nio Incorporated would need an average of 55,000 deliveries per month in the second half of the year, which appears challenging to achieve. The Nio main brand delivered 74,445 vehicles in the first half of the year, a year-on-year decrease in the first half. But we know that was because of the old platform vehicles were still there. But it will be very interesting to see going forward with the new platform vehicles, with the CEO said a surprise is coming, with us getting ready to start selling our in-house chips that's 4 times, unlike XPeng, which is 3 times, 4 times faster than the NVIDIA Orin-X chip, the first EV company to achieve such a feat, with us getting ready to possibly start selling Skyos, which the CEO hinted, I believe it was last year, to the OEMs that have partnered with us, and possibly, no, sorry, to the entire industry, he said. It will be interesting to see what happens when people only focus on the delivery numbers and the CEO is saying that we will be profitable by the end of this year. Our revenue is not just going to come from registrations and deliveries, as the shorts would want you to think, as Wall Street would want you to think. So I hope you guys found this video yet again to be information. Oh, and look forward to my live video today as well, guys. But I hope you guys found this video to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because on this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the game is played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.